Hi, my name is Torres Rivas, and I am a Spanish high school teacher, and today is going to be your PDP on how to start Google Classroom. You should have logged onto your computers, and you should have also gone to the Google Classroom website. You're going to be using your Hawthorne High School email account, and you're also going to be using the same password that you would have used to log on to your desktop. Once you have done this, you're going to see this page. If you haven't done Google Classroom before, this should be completely blank and there should be nothing on this page. Being that I have done Google Classroom and I do have a couple classes already here, then these are the classes that I have already set up for the school year. Okay, so let's get started. In order to add a classroom, you're going to click on the plus sign. But before we go there, I just want to show you what's on this screen. So this is the person who's logged in, myself, Torres Rivas. Yours, of course, should be your own logon. Here is going to be what they call a hot dog or buns. So you have all your classes. If you were to click here, it will show all the classes, what I have back here. The calendar shows any assignments that you posted in Google Classroom. You see it, and so do your students. Any work that is pending that you have assigned to your class. And these are a list of all your classes. If you click on any of them, it will open up the screen to that class. Okay, so right here, if you click on it, you see a little thing that popped up. It says create or join a classroom. So you have two options. Let's create a class. In order to create a class, all you have to do is name it. So since I teach Spanish, but I teach 1 through 4 or 1 and 4 next year, I would put the Spanish 1, and most likely I would put the period to make sure I don't have them mixed up, because what you put here as the title of your class is what the students are going to see. So we have named our classroom Beginning Google Classroom, and it's the date of the PDP. So you click on it in order to open it. You can go right here in these 3 little dots, and you can either edit the name of the class or you can archive the class. Let's say it's the end of the school year and you're not going to use it anymore, and you could just archive it. So if we click on title of the class, it will open up and you'll see this. Again, the person who's logged in, the name of the class, and then you have these 3 tabs. You have stream, where you can post assignments. Click right here, it tells you create an announcement, create assignment, create a question, or reuse a post. If you go here to students, it'll be a list of all the students who have joined a class. We'll do that part last. And then about. About is a tab where you can put things like classroom rules, a project that you don't want to get lost in the shuffle of stream. You can post it in stream, but you can also post it in about, because you usually post less things in about. You might post the essential things of the class in about. Okay, so this card is always here. This card is going to tell the student the class that they're in, the room that they're in, and any files that you post in stream will automatically go into this Beginning Google file that's already been set up in your Google Drive. The last thing that's here on this card, the most important, is any assignments that you post in stream with a due date automatically show up on this calendar. Okay, so before we take a break, I want to show you a couple more things that I think is essential as part A of Beginning Google Classroom. So if you're here in students, this is your class code. Students can post and comment. You can choose whether or not you want to allow that. Only teachers can post and comment. Students can only comment, or students can post and comment. The last line right here says include this class in Guardian email summaries. So what they're saying to is this: if you invite a guardian, which is a parent or a guardian, to any one of these students on the left, they'll be able to see this. So how do you invite a guardian? All you really have to do is click here and add their email and then invite. An email will be sent to them on their part, what they have to do in order to accept, and they'll start getting notices. They don't get the full picture as it does here in stream of everything that you write, but they do get the gist of it. It'll say to them if they have an assignment, it has a due date, tell them what the assignment is about. It'll give them a generic information about the assignment they have in the class. So let's go here to class code, so then you can tell your students how to join your class. So this is the code for this class right here. You can Control C, and that will copy it. You click here in class, in your hot dog, and you click the plus sign. We have already created, now we're going to join. In order to join a class, you can Control V and paste that code in there, and then click join. Once you have done that, it'll give you different access. So as a teacher, you have more control of what you're going to post, what your kids are going to see, and so on and so forth. But as a student, you only see what your teacher wants you to see in the sense of what she's posted. It doesn't have the same level, of course, because one, it's a teacher role, the other one is a student role. So this is the end of part A of beginning Google Classroom for teachers, and then we're going to take a break, and then I'll begin part B as soon as we return. I will go into how to, in Stream, how to create an announcement, create an assignment, create a question, and reuse a post. Okay, we're going to take a 10-minute break here, and when we come back, like I said before, we'll start off with Stream. Thank you so much.